Welcome to my channel. My name is Megan Corinne, your emotionally intelligent bestie. And here we talk about everything from manifesting, emotional intelligence, and spirituality. Now, I just gave a speech on preparing for the new year, and then I felt inspired to share it here on YouTube because as we begin to prepare for the new year, you know how we always say, new year, new me. But with this new year, maybe I can offer you a shift in perspective. So I have three key points to keep in mind when preparing for the new year. And my very first key point is to take account for reflection. So everyone talks about reflecting, and they always kind of put that in the same category as like journaling and meditating. But I like to look at reflecting as giving yourself time to think. So our brains work just like how our bodies work. We go to the gym. Why? We tear down those muscles and then the muscles are built back up during our rest time. Well, our brain works the same way. We spend all of this time taking in all of this information, but we're not giving ourselves adequate time to like process the things that we're taking in. So I like to start out every single day for an hour at least, and I like to just think. And it's amazing when what happens when you're able to think without any added pressures. So I put a lot of emphasis on carving out time to think because when you know that it is your thinking time, then it allows you to relax. And when you're relaxed, that's when your greatest thoughts come to life. If you think that you're just squeezing in thinking, then you're not going to really accomplish anything. So that's tip number one, to carve out time for reflection, AKA carve out time to think. So my next key point in creating a transformational year is to set intentions and not resolutions. So resolutions do not allow for the complexities of life. Intentions allow you to be human. So, a great example of this that I think applies for many people every year is that they want to lose weight. So, you set the resolution to lose 20 pounds. Well, let's say at the end of the year, you haven't lost the 20 pounds, but you did adapt healthier eating habits. You did start working out a bit more regularly. These things count. So instead of saying my resolution is I want to lose 20 pounds, say my intention this year is to eat healthier. My intention this year is to work out more consistently. Set intentions because when you set intentions, it allows for flexibility, and flexibility allows for sustained growth. And then my last key point is to embrace the process. Look, we all want the fancy things. We want the house and the car. But the thing is that the version of you that you need to be to have those things hasn't been created yet. You haven't gone through the adversity of which you need to go through in order to be able to sustain all of these things that you want. So you have to learn to embrace the process, embrace every stepping stone, because you never know whatever challenge you may be going through or whatever you're figuring out could be the blueprint for what someone else is going through later down the line. And a part of embracing the process is also learning to embrace change, learning to let go. And I know that letting go is sometimes very difficult because you don't know what's coming next. But listen, the universe doesn't give you something, that's really nice that you really enjoy and then take it away and say, oh, I'm just kidding. Psych. That's not how things work. The universe is only going to give you something and take it away to replace it with something better. So you have to be willing to be more like a palm tree, be calm and steady and rooted in the ground as your foundation. But as the wind, as the waves of life happen, you are able to just flow freely. And so in closing, I want to say above all, to practice self-compassion. Practice self-compassion for a number of reasons, but for mostly self-compassion to me is the foundation of empathy. When we learn to be nice to ourselves, when we learn to be kind to ourselves and not so judgmental, then we allow that freedom within other people as well. We allow people to show up authentically as who they are without fear of being judged. So being kind to yourself will by proxy allow you to be kind to others. Next year, I am starting my first cohort for group coaching, and I would love to have you a part of it. If you feel like one-on-one coaching is a little bit out of your budget, or maybe you're new to coaching and you just want to dip your toe in and get it wet, then this is the perfect opportunity for you. My group coaching is going to include a different theme every week, and it's going to be small groups so that we can actually coach on different case studies throughout the session. Of course, everyone will be required to sign an NDA. We don't want anybody having anybody's business out in the streets, but this will be a great opportunity for you to sit with like-minded people who may be potentially going through the same thing as you and get some expert advice. So if you are interested in my group coaching, please click the link in the description box below. And if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, I will see you later.